First and foremost, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers that's pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. We are the Hebrew Israelites, the prophets of the Heavenly Father, the ambassadors of the Heavenly Father. And we come out here week in, week out, summer, winter, spring, whatever season it be, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked system and to reveal the mysteries of the scriptures. Which one of the main mysteries is that people that were scattered over here are the true biblical Israelites.
That's right.
The people that was scattered. People that was scattered through the transatlantic slave trade, they are the true biblical Israelites. Not the Native American Indians, the people who are over in Puerto Rico, Trinidadians. Those people are the true biblical Israelites. And the Bible speaks about them. The Bible is all about those people because there was a promise that the Heavenly Father made, and he tells us that you're not going to forget him promise because the scripture tells us that the word of the Heavenly Father don't change. You understand? And we are going to prove all of these things to the Spirit of the Heavenly Father, which is the word of the Heavenly Father, which he leave for us to come forth, so that all of these things may be brought to our remembrance. Can you get me that?
And eat a piece of beer.
Yep.
This is Psalm 105, verse 8.
This is Psalms 105, verse 8. He has remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
Exactly. The Heavenly Father had remembered his covenant forever. His covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see it? And read it again, brother. Start again.
This is Psalms 105, verse 8.
Right?
He had remembered his covenant forever,
Right?
the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
Right? The word, see me? Which is this. Command it unto 1,000 generations. Come on, bro.
Which covenant he made with Abraham
Right.
and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, unto Israel for an everlasting covenant.
Unto Israel for an everlasting covenant. You see me? So, you do that to our people, give that to our people as a promise. You tell us him now going to change. You understand? So, even though our people go off and them stray from him commandments, and the scriptures tell you what happened to them, which is the curses can fall upon them, the scriptures tell us how this is going to happen. Go on, bro.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 1. The second epistle, beloved, I know right unto you,
Right?
in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
Exactly. So basically we are doing the work of the prophets aforetime. See me? All of the apostles them, you see? Peter, Paul and all of them, understand? Them they are do that, them they are stir up the minds of the people to bring back to remembrance who they are.
Right.
See me? And we are called back to remembrance, the chosen of the Heavenly Father through the Spirit of the Heavenly Father. See, that's how they out here forming, that's our purpose. You see me? What? Okay, finish it.
Verse 2. That ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior.
Exactly, read that again, brother.
He said, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior.
Exactly, yo. See me, so that we are going to be basically mindful of what going on, yo, because the amount of history that written down in the Bible about us. You see, all when we read the scripture, that can basically be revealed and manifest, yo. And through the word, people are going to wake up, man.
Right.
You see, through us preaching the word, through us having the Spirit of the Father, people are going to wake up. You see, because all of the scriptures is for us, yo. Because the scripture tell you in the book of Deuteronomy 28 what will happen. You see, it don't tell you the full layout description of who we truly are. All of these prophecies relate to us, yo. See, not that you don't remember it now, but the scripture does tell us, yo, we have to stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, yo. You see? That's why we're out here. You understand? You have some?
Romans.
You have something else you can get with that.
Things that were written for a fourth time.
Romans 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Exactly, yo. All of these things that were written aforetime, the law, statutes, the commandments, all of the history, you see me? They were written for our learning. And through those things, we have hope. Because without knowing our history, without knowing our roots, we wouldn't have no hope right now. We would have still be a lost people. You understand? Because Jake lost right now. Jake now have no foundation. The state of mind with Jake in right now, they're sorely confounded. You understand?
Right?
Yeah?
Malachi 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord,
Right?
I change not.
Right?
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
So because of the promise of the Heavenly Father that He made to our forefathers, that's why we out here, man. You see, we would have what you call the saving grace. Because if the Heavenly Father never basically remember the covenant that He made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, now the scripture tells us that there would be no flesh left to be saved. You would be a lost people, man. You would be a consumed people, so to speak.
Because of this, you have people out there, mainly Christians, they all know that the promise was made to Israel.
Right?
Right? But they will tell you that I would have to believe that the Most High is done with Israel now, yo. And there's a spiritual Israel out there that the Most High is trying to save. But there's no such thing. You know what I mean? The Israelites back then, and the same Israelite today. There's a thing called reincarnation, yo. And the Most High say, yo, anything you can look up and see the stars of the sky, and see the sun and the elements them. Or anything you look up and cannot see those elements, they're not going to do with Israel, yo.
Boy. And there's a thing known as genealogy.
Gone. I precept again too. This is Romans 11 and verse 1.
Right?
I said then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
Exactly, of the seed of Abraham, which the word seed right here is come from the Greek word sperm. Seeing it talk about a direct lineage. It talk about of the flesh. You see me? So Paul also was an Israelite. See, like as we are.
Read up again. Romans 9 and verse. Let me start from 1.
Right.
I say the truth in Yahushua Mashiach. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Yahushua Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
And a kin. See, when you look up the word kin, it means one of a family, man. You understand? One of a family. So when he said kinsmen, to verify it further, he said according to the flesh.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertinent the adoption and the glory and the covenants, we just mentioned about the promises of the Most High made, and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises.
So all of those things pertain unto the Israelites. You see, because people don't understand, people bring up this the story of the Gentiles. You understand? They bring up the story of the Gentiles, say how Gentiles are being engrafted with the fold. You see, but they don't understand that the Gentiles of the scripture talk about are the Israelites themselves. You see, because they don't understand the prophecies of the Heavenly Father.
Continue.
You see me? What?
Verse 5. Whose are the fathers,
Right?
and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Yahushua Mashiach came, who is over all, Yahweh blessed forever. Amen.
Exactly. See me? So because of us, Yahushua came, you can get me that in a Matthew 15 and 24.
He's actually supposed
See?
to come.
Because him only come to save Israel. Matthew 1 and I think that is.
15, 24.
Yeah, man.
Alright. This is Matthew 15 and verse 24.
Right?
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but
So
unto the
Yahushua was
lost.
not sent. Yahushua wasn't sent unto any other nation. Because them believe so when Jesus Christ come, see that's what them call the Son of the Heavenly Father. Them believe so when him come to give repentance unto every nation on the face of the earth. But it never was so, yo. See, the scripture clearly tell you who him come for. What?
Matthew 15 and verse 24. But he answered and said,
Right.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, when you know the history of what go on in the land, you gotta know, say, yo, the kingdom was divided. See, into Judah and the kingdom of Israel. Right? Now, if the kingdom divided, right, and the Judahites, them, the Jews, them, they still in the land. That means, say, yo, the southern kingdom, the northern kingdom was out there somewhere. So where were they, yo? We're gonna find out. There we are again. What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, well,
Bring Isaiah 1 first.
right.
So when they become a lost people, it's Isaiah 1, and I'm going to start from verse 8. Now when she had weaned Laruama, she conceived and bare a son. Then said Yahweh, call his name Lo-Ami, or Lo-Amai,
Right.
for ye are not my people,
So they
and I will
before
not
that-
be your God.
So they before they do that as a omen. So a child actually born to be an omen as to what is going to happen to the children of Israel. So what I'm saying again, brother, read it to me.
Right. Then said Yahweh, call his name Lo-Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God.
So there was a point in history where the Heavenly Father basically cast off his people. And him say, yo, you're not my people. See? And I will not be your God. So that was the point that they became the lost sheep, yo. See? So that was the point them basically don't know who they are because the Heavenly Father scattered them. See? That is clearly and to the point. For that.
Finish it, right? Verse 10, it says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people,
Right.
there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Right.
Connection, yo. See, where it does say in Matthew 15 and 24. Tell say him not sent. So this is a point where they come to show you, say, yo, this is the point where I'm going to remember the children of Israel and bring them back to call back to remembrance who they were, man. You understand? Because the reason why them did lost, just to go further into this point, was because them start follow the way of the Gentiles. You understand? Because why them start follow the way of the Gentiles? Because they were in captivity under the Gentiles.
And some of them, they wickedly do it as well.
Exactly.
Christopher, get here.
And just to add, that's the reason why they're going to captivity.
Right,
because they might go off.
Right.
But the scripture tell us, say, yo, why should us not be stricken anymore? Yeah? It can basically become more evil and evil. You see me? Go on, bro.
Alright, Jeremiah 3 and verse 1. They say if a man put away his wife,
Right.
and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
So the basically the scripture give an analogy. That tell you a story and it are related to something. Go on.
Right? Shall not the land be greatly polluted?
Exactly, because what happened? Israel they basically follow the ways of the Eden, which is against the laws of the statutes and commandments of the Heavenly Father. You understand? So Israel commit
Idolatry.
spiritual idolatry against the Heavenly
Adultery,
Father. Against the Father. Idolatry,
Yeah.
kind of same
No,
thing.
spiritual
It
adultery.
can.
Adultery, can,
See,
right,
it can. Daughter. You see me? So them do that against the Heavenly Father, man. You understand? But the Heavenly Father show you in this case in point, right? Because the scripture tell us, say, yo, them do that. You see, the scripture say, yo, shall not that land be greatly polluted?
Yeah, because
To ask a rhetorical question. But what gonna happen? You see, because yes, Israel is greatly polluted, but what gonna happen?
Yeah, because I can say this. What? Yeah, it's just a carnal example for sort of spiritual.
Right.
You know what I mean? If men basically put away them wife and make them commit adultery and then go back onto them, that's pollution.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now she
mingle with another man. See?
But the most I point on a spiritual aspect, and this is what I'm saying.
Right.
He said, shall not that land be greatly polluted, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Yeah.
Them basically encapsulated in a Grecian captivity. Take on the Greek customs.
Hey, from where I left out of the land, from where I left out of Egypt.
From Moses go up on the, yeah.
From Moses go up on the mount. Go straight down.
Them start to go straight already.
Right. It says, yet return again to me, said the Lord. So it's not about returning, which is converting and repenting is basically, repent basically is, convert basically to turn back. So y'all shall come to the last sheep, but them say, yo, return to me or come back to me. Because they were there from the beginning. And I mean, this whole idea of Christian have a push to yo, look, there's new salvation out there now for other people because Israel messed up. No, you don't go like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the scripture tells about the immutability of the Heavenly Father. See, him don't change, yo. And the scripture read already say, yo, because of his promise, therefore the sons of Israel is not consumed. So even though them they get scattered and cast off, the scripture just read about the adoption. So it come back to the adoption, man. Read that in Romans.
What's there?
Romans.
This is Romans 9 and 26.
Right?
And it shall come to pass
Right?
that in the place where it was said unto them,
So read this verse now, Isaiah. Zane, already. But it shows say, yo, because of the fulfillment of the prophecy, when Yahushua come back on the scene and the apostles them go forth and preach the word of the Heavenly Father, you see, this is the time in which it's being fulfilled. You see, because Yahushua come back and basically declare all things, so to speak. Right?
ye are not my people,
Right?
there shall they be called the children of the living power.
Children of the living
If you look
power.
up the word, their sons today.
Exactly, which basically I'm going to show you, say, yo, them are the sons of the Heavenly Father. Because the word Israel comes from the Hebrew Yashar Allah, which means prince of the power.
That's right.
You understand? A prince is a what?
Son of a king.
A prince is the son of a king. You understand? Who is the king? The king is the Heavenly Father, man. You understand? What?
Alright, Jeremiah 3 and verse 14. It says, turn, O backsliding children of Salakia. Jeremiah 13 verse 14.
Right.
Jeremiah 3 verse 14. Right? Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city,
Right.
and two of a family,
Right.
and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
It shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. There's a proverb that tells you that the lips of the righteous feed many. You understand? So we are the pastors according to the Heavenly Father heart. What the word heart means, go back to the Hebrew love, which means mind. You understand? So because we are resonate, because scripture tells us, yo, if we dwell in a him, we dwell in a us. So we are speak his words. We not come out here of one validation. We come out here after words of the Heavenly Father, man.
As it says in Ezekiel 3 and 17, you say, go on to Israel and speak with them with my words.
Alright.
Give them warning.
And give them warning of me. You understand? So we are do this for basically you and us, so to speak. Because we are do this for our salvation. You see? And we are trying to make sure, say, yo, we do the work of the Heavenly Father to the best of our ability. You understand? Because I know we are gathered in like it's through the Spirit. The elect is being gathered, yo.
Right.
You understand?
Peradventure them repent.
And peradventure them repent, yo, God.
First Timothy 4 and verse 16, it said, take heed to thyself and to the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing so, thou shalt save both thyself
Right.
and them that hear thee.
Woo! See? So when we out here, so we don't feel as if we see, because Christians in the church, oh, I am saved, no, you're saved, sir. You see? Blessed and sanctified and fuck.
Alright. This is Isaiah 49 and verse 5.
Right?
And it says, and now said the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, he said bring Jacob again to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because why?
Jacob is Israel.
Yeah, because
so who that speaker is? Isaiah.
Right.
You see me? So Isaiah was a prophet. You understand? Isaiah prophesied about times that was then and times that are going to happen in the future.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So Isaiah get formed in the womb for what purpose? The scene for bring Jacob unto the before me. The scene?
Yeah.
That's the purpose.
He says, though Israel be not gathered,
right,
yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord,
right,
and my God shall be my strength. Right? So even though scattered all over the place, right, the Most High will bring them back together in another folio. Right. You know what I mean? Just like in Ezekiel, where you have the two kingdoms. Yeah. You know what I mean? When the sign, as well when the sign, you realize that look, the joining of basically take place. You have the northern kingdom and southern kingdom basically come out together as one.
One stick.
Right, one stick. You know what I mean? That's the joining that take place. You know what I mean?
This is Hosea, Salakia, this is OC 8 verse 8. Israel is swallowed up, nor shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Right. See? So they before they never have no pleasure in our people. Yeah. That's why they have to cast them off. And so them they get fully consumed in the doctrine of the Gentiles, they them even forgot themselves.
Right.
See?
Look at this simple analogy. You know what I mean? If we were together as one and the other nations them were separated unto themselves. You know what I mean? But the most I do this and just scatter amongst them. Like a priest just a while ago. We get scattered and we depart in other nation land and start living amongst them. Right? Which made us Gentiles. Right? And we just go back in this study again to show you. It says, we want to speak about bringing Israel again. Which are the Israelites, they are the last sheep who become Gentile in the flesh. You know what I mean? But they're not literally Gentiles. So it says, and he said, it is a light, this is Isaiah 49 and verse 6. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore and preserve the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. Thus said the Lord, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him whom the kings, no, to him whom the nation abhorreth, to a servant of rulers, kings shall see and arise, and princes also shall worship, because of the Lord that is faithful, and the Holy One of Israel, and he shall choose thee.
Exactly.
Shall the Israelites.
So at the end of the day, it's all talking about Israel. It's all talking about Israel going off and Israel being saved. You see, Israel being gathered again. You see, and being brought back to remembrance. You know, when you look right now, you have camps bigger than this all across the world. You see, just showing us how the word that go forth. You understand? The scripture tells us how we might basically bring sinews upon you.
Right,
you see? So we can live, we can get that as well. You see? Right?
This is Jeremiah 50 verse 6. My people hath been lost sheep.
Right?
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
What are the shepherds? They just name them. T.D. Jake, Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen, you see? Big Nose, which is, how we call it, Algebra Face, Andrew Wellness.
LNG White.
LNG White. You see me? All of them things are them leaders and prophets, you know, bro?
They have turned them away on the mountains.
They have turned them away, man. See, turn them away, I seek after other gods. I seek after governments. See, I seek after the doctrine of this earth, yo. What?
They have gone from mountain to hill.
Right?
They have forgotten their resting place.
They have forgotten their resting place, because when scripture tells in Jeremiah 16 and 6, yeah. I don't want to butcher it, you see me?
This is Jeremiah 16 verse 6.
It tells you, find and where shall find your rest. Yeah.
Oh, the whole part? The whole part?
Yeah. All that thing. 6 and 16.
Yeah, but naturally to talk about the land of Israel.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even as I said, mentioned the ways that we have before, you know, our custom and heritage has to really rest in place also.
You can get Job 8. 8 and 8.
Ready for that one now?
Go on.
Alright. Jeremiah 6 and verse 16.
Right.
Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Exactly, man. So our people say them not go out there, therefore them not go have no rest.
Hey.
Therefore them go always continue to seek after something which is not profitable for them development and for them growth.
Right.
See, them go always there in a state of depression unless them turn unto the Father. That's the only way.
Consume them. It said, this iniquity shall not depart from you until you die.
Exactly.
And I mean, all this will never get right on this side, yo. You know what I mean? That's how we have to understand, because you might have tried to teach someone and you realize them not get it. Yo, just not for them. You know what I mean? Because fame part is what? The motive are going to perish. You know what I mean? That great motive are going to perish. A lot of people going to perish, yo. Because, as I can see, majority walk blind, not listening to the truth. You know what I mean?
See, because as I say a while ago, the scripture, you have a scripture in Ezekiel tell you, say, yo, there are 3 parts. See, you must bring one unto the beast, one unto the famine and the plagues, and you must send a part after a third, the sword after a third. You see, but the third, wait I talk about is actually the 1/3. You see, the sword that will go after them, but guess what? Until they say a remnant among them are going to get saved. You understand? So therefore, when you're in at this time, yo, even the ones them after the elect, some of them are going to be a scholar get put to death. You see, but at the end of the day, they are going to get saved, man. There is only going to be a remnant that is going to get saved, yo. You understand? You have some?
This is St. Matthew 18 verse 11.
Right.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
Right? So the Son of Man come to save that which was lost. Because at the end of the day, as you say, yo, we are lost people. That's why I come out here, man. That's why I come out here for preach His word unto you people. It's not about the Gentiles being after other nations being engrafted. It's all about Israel. You see, from Genesis to Revelation, it's all talking about Israel. This is a part of the mysteries of every Father, with every Father they are talking about. You see me? But as you can see, all of these are the pastors that come out and try to scatter the works of every Father. They might try to scatter the pastors of every Father. Jeremiah 23 and 1. You see me? You can start that one. You see me? And the scripture tell you all about the works of them pastors they are doing. You see?
This is Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah 23.
This is Jeremiah 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors.
Woe be unto the pastors. All of these pastors, when I resonate with the scriptures, when I resonate with the word of every Father, but
Say the next way, brother. But the scriptures not resonate with them.
Right.
They flowing with this thing. Them can't be a scholar, flow with the music. See, because the scriptures are sung, words are sung. See me, God?
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture,
See?
saith the Lord.
Because right now, we are the pastures of every Father, yo. The scripture tells us to put a hedge around us. You see? And you have people who come down and break it out. Scripture tells us, yo, even though him seek that he will find sweet grapes, him find bitter, yo. You see? So everything's scattered away, man, because these pastors, these new age pastors, yo, them are teaching all kind of doctrine of folly unto the people.
Right.
Them not trying to lead the people back to the righteous
They're not
path of
sent.
living.
You know what I mean?
And they are not sent.
They're not sent. They're apostles, though.
Right?
Yo, as the brother them say, you have a scripture in a Corinthians say, yo, if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, you see me, all the people are going to prepare themselves for the battle. You see me? and another scripture said them go up to the gaps to go prepare the people, them, you see me? And them now come out to come tell the people the pending destruction or why we in the condition that we are in.
You see? Them give them false hope and cause of banishment or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Basically, ways to be there to death. You know? But as the brother mentioned, you're not being warned about World War III. You're not being warned about the RFID chip. You're not being warned about Jacob's trouble. What the fuck, they're not going to tell Jacob, so they're not going to tell about Jacob's trouble. You know what I mean? So it's just that our people just know what people basically sell out, not up to most of you. Exactly.
Lamentation 2 and 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. They have not discovered thine iniquity.
Right, them tell us that you look here, you're breaking the laws, yo. In fact, them tell us, look, the laws I don't know where we can do whatever people do. Gotta give you mercy.
Right.
Mercy is not for willful sin, yo. Go on.
It says, to turn away thy captivity.
Right.
But I've seen for thee false burdens.
Yeah, they're not saying a captivity either. You know what I mean? Speaking about the Israelites, the people on the side, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, right down to the North American Indians, them, the Hispanics. We are in captivity today.
Right.
Go on.
It said, but I've seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment.
Banishment, you know what I mean? For the most I cast you off and kill you. You know? That's how your pastors basically are leaders to the pit. Left them alone for them be what? Blind leaders. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. The ditch is the system and the trap will get set up for you people, yo.
God. And the trap gets set up so perfectly. Majority of scripture say, yo, straight and narrow is the way that leadeth unto salvation, but broad is the way that leadeth unto destruction, yo.
Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies?
Because that's all them say with them prosperity plans. God, see, them have it's all dreams, man, vain dreams and opinions, yo, man.
Right. He said, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
Deceit of their own heart, because what them think and imagine, it cannot be materialized in reality, man.
Right.
You see, because them I seek and I imagine a prosperous world. But all that was set up, it cannot be prosperous, yo. What?
Right. Which we think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Baal. Yeah, serving the devil. See? You know what I mean?
Let me see, let's finish it. Let's finish it, yo. See?
Verse 2. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock, and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord.
So therefore, Father, our judgment that come for all of those pastors who not tell the truth unto his people, man.
And for the people that follow the pastors them as well.
God.
You know what I mean? Because two of them being in one basket.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Most time not ain't playing with anybody else. It's either get right or get left. You know what I mean? And when they get left, it's dead. Because when the church them come over all over the earth to get the elect. You know what I mean? If they're in America, when the band them drop and the church them pick up against you, you're dead.
Get right or get straight.
You know what I mean? They're gonna be put to death, yo. You know what I mean?
Straight.
Go on.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 13. Then said I, O Lord, Yahweh, behold, the prophets say unto them, Ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place.
Exactly. That's all the prophets I tell you about now, man. That's how when I look on the manifestos of all of these political ministers there and so forth. That's all them I tell you. Yo, we in a good time. That's what them I tell you. You see, no famine now come to, no destruction now come to. You see, in the country portfolio in a good standing. That's all them I say, yo. You see, them are prophesy lies, man, vain opinions, right?
Then the Lord said unto me,
right?
The prophets prophesy lies in my name, I sent them not.
The Heavenly Father never sent them because you have Andrew Holness go up on stage and quote out a Bible about all of the prosperity what go on in this land when all the scripture talk about is the destruction of this society.
Right.
See, the amount of falling in this society, the cup full, yo, and it's
him contribute, where him contribute to.
Yeah, can.
See, just a full it up.
That done?
I don't see, go on.
Neither spake unto them, they prophesy unto you a false vision and divination,
Right?
and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart.
Exactly, go on, bro.
This is Amos 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Right? Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sift
In a week.
like as corn is sift in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. And it says, verse 10, it says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Exactly, yo. That's how I go on to all of the sinners, them, yeah. See, because all them are tell the people about, yo, everything good. See, them are make the mind that these people so docile that them can't even see. See, them can't even see past the length of them hand, yo. See, all them are look one is right here. Them not see all of the corruption, all of the wickedness we are propagating in the land, yo. See, and all these pastors who are leading it on, I talk about peace. I talk about prosperity. Zin, I talk about all of these plans which not gonna ever come to pass. And all that I do I lead them more into destruction, because the water, the boiling water, you ever hear about the analogy, and the boiling water and the frog.
Right.
Zin, the boiling water eat up right now, and majority of you people who reach state of boiling, we're not gonna dead, man. You understand? Scriptures is our comfort. The scriptures is our rock. That's why we not afraid, yo. And that's why we come out here boldly to tell these politicians that to them face, say, yo, the Heavenly Father is a come a time when the Heavenly Father can put them to death and put 2/3 of these people to death, yo. But
This is Ezekiel 12 and 22.
right?
Son of man, what is the proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged?
Right?
Salakia.
Because that's the way that most of them are saying. You see, because them lose all faith in the scriptures. Them lose all faith in the scriptures. There was a time when people used to say, oh, a prophetic times now. A prophetic times now. You see? Nowadays you not hear that no more, yo. People stop saying. Right now what them say is how long them talk about God to come. You see? And it happen not for them time. The time when them say look how long them talk about God to come is the time it's actually happening, man. You see? So the proverbs are gonna talk, man. Yeah.
Continuing, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth. Tell them therefore, thus say.
They must say, yo, nothing not go on. You see, what kind of, oh, you have to know what kind of vision are go on if you not read out of the scriptures and examine the word. You see, the scripture tell us, hey, man, saying, watchman, we are watch, we are see what go on. You see, so all the way you not see what go on is because you not watch. They not see
you don't have a watchman.
I don't have a watchman, yo.
Are
you watchman blind?
They are dumb dogs.
They are dumb dogs, they cannot speak.
Cannot bark.
They cannot bark because what a dog do? A dog supposed to bark to give the owner warning. You understand? So all of your pastors, all of your leaders are supposed to give you a warning. Them not the truth, yo. Them cannot bark, them are dumb dogs, yo. Right?
Tell them therefore,
Right?
thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make the proverb to cease.
What? Read that again, brother.
Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease.
The Heavenly Father gonna make that proverb to cease. You see, because although in our hearts you still have to talk about say, yo, how long it's you not talk about God come, guess what? You see, it is here. It is right at the doorsteps, man. Yep. And look here, the proverb are gonna cease and they're gonna feel it, man.
Hey, and we can say this, when Jacob, time of Jacob's trouble,
right?
You won't be a guess or wondering if it's the time of Jacob's trouble, yo. You know what I mean? Every individual is going to feel it. And the Bible said they're going to see it for the prophets, yo. Can. Hey. You gotta seek for the prophets because you go on why you go on this life, you go on this way. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be too late for you.
Exactly.
You know why you go seek it? Because you know say that time of deliverance, yo. And that time what the Bible speaks of, which is the end time.
Seek him a little early, too late, yo.
Exactly, because right now, people in Jamaica, they move past all jolly and in a mirth. You understand? But when you really examine outside the borders of Jamaica what is going on in America, what is going on over there in the Middle East.
Venezuela.
And Venezuela, man. You see? To them,
it's around the world, turmoil
it's around the world. They have this website with them called, I think it's conflict news or something like that. Where they show you all the conflicts that take place in all across the world, yo. The things say, yo, some of the things where them report on news is as atrocious as what is really happening. There are things that is happening in Nigeria, man, were far more atrocious than what them can ever show you going to France. I've seen some things that happen in the world, yo. I've seen enough of them people are going to wish, say right now at the time, Heavenly Father burst through the skies and give them deliverance. I've seen so the Proverbs I see right now, yo. Fine, bro?
And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel.
So there shall no more that Proverbs exist in the land of Israel, yo. Or amongst the people of Israel, man. That proverb are going to say so. You see? And the time we're not going to try to believe, the scripture says, you shall seek him early. You shall seek me early, but you shall not find me. That is early, too late. You see, early when an affliction reaching the skin, man.
Right? And we can add this, you know what I mean? There's even the voice of the prophets out here speaking these things unto you, basically to make you know which power bring it. And every, you know, so when it out me, they just say, yo, look, yo, why be Selassie, them do that, they have to do this time, you know exactly where to turn to that time. But the things are going to be rejected, yo, because you never believed now from the beginning.
Scripture said, then shall they know that there have been a
prophet among them. Can.
All of the things that we attack come to pass, they must see the martial law troop. The main thing they must see are the RFID microchip get fully implemented.
Right.
When them start get drawn in them concentration camps, you see?